Then friends, 194D, write down. 194D, TDS on insurance commission. Of course, certain things only rate, if you remember, that is enough. TDS on insurance commission, 10%. Of course, no TDS if amount does not exceed 20,000. If amount does not exceed 20,000. Then friends, I move to 194E. What is 194E? That is TDS on payment to. Write down. TDS on payment to. Underline. Non-resident sportsmen or sports associations at what rate, friends? 10%. Then 194G. What is 194G? TDS on commission. On sale of lottery tickets. Rate is what? 10%. No TDS if amount does not exceed 1,000. No TDS if the amount does not exceed 1,000. Then friends, section 194H. What is 194H? TDS on commission or brokerage. TDS on commission or brokerage. Of course friends, this is not applicable if the payer happens to be, what is it, individual or HF. Of course, if the payer happens to be individual or HF covered by tax audit under section 44AB, this provision will get attracted. What is the rate? Write down, rate is 10%. Rate is a 10%. Then no TDS if amount does not exceed 5,000. If amount does not exceed 10,000. Of course, if the payer happens to be Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited, then no TDS. Friends, try to understand, sometimes commission may be paid to the employees. Then that will not get attracted to 194H because commission is a part of the salary. Then your 192 only will have the application. It will not get covered by this particular section. Write down, commission to the employees will form the part of salary. Commission to the employees not the point. Commission to the employees will form the part of salary income, and is liable to TDS under section 192 and is liable to TDS under section 192. Then friends, see, transactions relating to the securities are not covered by 194H. That means you are paying brokerage or commission to the underwriters, or you are paying brokerage or sub brokerage at the time of public issue, brokerage on stock exchange transactions, these will not come under the purview of 194H, but they will come under the purview of what is it, 194C. Because beautiful questions will come, whether it is under this section or under that section. It also really makes a matter, because under this section the rate is 10%, under that section it is rate is what is it, 1%, 2% is there, na? So write down, transactions relating to securities are not covered by 194H. In respect of brokerage and commission, in respect of brokerage and commission, on transactions relating to securities, is covered by 194C, is covered by 194C. See, sometimes what will happen, there is an advertising agency. It collects the advertisement and give it to Doordarshan or some TV channel. Let us suppose 100 rupees they collect, 15 rupees they keep their commission, 85 rupees they make the payment to the, what is it, the Doordarshan or TV channel. Now, whatever the payment that is being made to the Doordarshan, will it attract the tax deduction at source under section 194H? Friends, try to understand. Once it is a case of brokerage or commission, TDS is to be deducted at source. The Doordarshan cannot say that the advertiser already took his brokerage and only paid the balance to us, so there is no obligation on our part to deduct the TDS. All of you are able to get the point. I told to Krishna Reddy, go and bring advertisements for our www.caprep.org. Then he approached PricewaterhouseCoopers, convinced them that there are about 80,000 visitors every day to caprep.org, give beautiful advertisement in the caprep.org. वो बोल के उनसे 10 लाख ला लिए, लाके उन्होंने क्या करना, हमको देना, हमको दिए तो हम क्या करते, उनका 1,50,000 15% ब्रोकरेज उसको दे देते, वो वक्त हम टैक्स डिडक्ट एट सोर्स करके दे देते। ये सोच के हमारा कृष्णा रेड्डी साहब क्या करें, in case if I give 10 lakhs to Mr. Chakravarti, what I got from PricewaterhouseCoopers, then Chakravarti on this 1,50,000 will deduct the tax at source and give it to me. Why? I will pay 8,50,000 to Mr. Chakravarti, who is going to put this in caprep.org, and 1,50,000 उन्होंने ले लिए. Now there is a non-compliance on my part, क्योंकि I am giving him brokerage and I am not deducting the tax at source. तो ये चीज कैसा चलता? Naturally, that TDS is to be deducted. Write down, friends. Tax has to be deducted. Tax has to be deducted at the time of credit or at the time of payment, whichever is earlier. Thus, if agent collects advertisement charges and makes the payment after reducing his commission, then it is to be treated that payment is made and accordingly TDS is to be paid. So the argument that Krishna Reddy did not paid 1,50,000 to me, so where is the question of deducting the tax at source and remitting? You use all your means to get that tax amount, pay it and give him certificate. So these are the issues which we have so far, and in the session to follow I need to do with TDS on a rent, then TDS on a professional or technical services. These are the two important things. Then we move to the procedural aspects, that is certificate of tax reduction at source at a lower rate and all those things I am taking to the next session to follow. And TDS is being planned in 3 sessions. One session is up to your 194H, then your next session will complete the concept, and the last session is of course is on the previous examination questions.